you all here to this KGW Stakeholders Meeting. We call it a Stakeholders Meeting because everybody has a stake in television. We call this meeting today because we're sounding the alarm.
Blue stains on my hand.
We're sounding the alarm that the commitment from the people who make KGW, commitment to you, the community of Portland, is in grave danger.
I got blue stains on my hand.
And this commitment is really an important part of the community. For it to be in jeopardy is something people should pay very close attention to.
Won't you please understand?
The FCC is sponsoring what's called a spectrum auction. And the idea is, now that we're in the digital age, the signal coming out of an antenna is far too valuable to waste on television. If you add up all the commercial value, all the economic value of the bandwidth that is operated by television stations, it comes to $67 billion, a very formidable thing. And television stations have been hugely profitable for a long time. But the signal that you use to broadcast is a very low frequency, and it penetrates through walls and travels farther than the very high frequency that they use for cell phones and internet providers and Wi-Fi and that sort of thing. So they calculate that all of that bandwidth is worth not $67 billion, it's worth $1 trillion.
You don't like blues or rock and roll.
We need to have this as part of a basic understanding of what's needed in our community. And it is not just how much we can sell, it is how much we are a part of the community and how much we work with each other.
These grooves won't set me free.
But my brothers and sisters, this is Portland, Oregon. In Portland, Oregon, we care about people. Portland, Oregon's where we have 15 now for the minimum wage. Portland, Oregon is where we have paid sick days for workers. This is Portland, Oregon. And we're not gonna stand for a venture capitalist to come into our city and take over KGW.
And we're all facing the exact same thing from this company. So are actually the union workers that work for Gannett stations all around the country facing the same thing. It is called the non-exclusive jurisdictional contract. And it just says those words. You will not have any exclusive jurisdiction to represent the people who work for the TV station. We ask point blank at the bargaining table, does that mean you're saying that you want to hire other people who are not represented by the union to do photography, engineering, or on-air work? And the answer is yes.
Please listen to me.
This is a new twist on union busting.
I'm trying to groove with you, baby. These grooves won't set me free.
What needs to be done is what's happening here in Pioneer Courthouse Square. All these workers coming together. We see it in this struggle with SAG-AFTRA and IATSE and Local 48 of IBEW working together in solidarity and bringing all of labor together. And then the icing on the cake, of course, being Norman Sylvester and his band.
I've been a union man since 1968. Give it up for union workers, y'all. Give it up for them. I was a shop steward for 12 years. I believe in organized labor, y'all. Come on, put your hands right here. Come on, put your hands.
Now, KGW is Portland's premier union television station, deeply involved in this community. The new owner, Gannett, wants to eliminate protections for the skilled workers at the station by allowing any person they desire to come into the studio and try to perform whatever skill they choose. Now, if that happens, the community's ability to trust that they will get timely, accurate information in times of stress like earthquakes, floods, and fires will be gone.
There's an email voice for the head of the media department of what used to be Gannett, which is now Tegna, Send them an email, tell them what you think. We're not going to tell you what to say. We discussed that. Like, would we write out sample language? No, we're not doing that. You tell them what you think because it's your air. And you have the ownership of that air. They don't.
Yeah, we thank you very much.